It is, because, and this is why these producers pick people like Matt Hancock, because they know it's going to get the public talking, it's going to get the media talking, and it's one of those things. I'm a Celebrity is watched by 12 million people per night, so you're going to need those names that are going to be entertaining, and also it's also a chance for the public to get their own back on Matt Hancock. I know he says he wants to engage with the public, but I'm a Celebrity has things like Bush Tucker trials where he's going to be eating stuff like kangaroo testicles. This is the man who broke his own lockdown rules, and this is a chance where the
he can talk about fiscal policy while he's doing that, can't he?
Oh, maybe. Let's see how that goes. But obviously, clearly, viewers at home are just going to get their own back on him. He's saying he's using this as a chance to promote his dyslexia campaign, where he's been trying to get kids in primary schools being tested. But that's not what I'm a Celebrity is going to be about. People are going to want to know the gossip about his affair, about who Matt Hancock really is. So him trying to say he's going to be bringing politics to this reality TV show is no chance at all. And let's talk about the money. He's speculated to be getting £350,000 to appear on this show, on top of the £84,000 he's getting.
Is that the high end of the kind of fees that...
Someone like Boy George is probably going to be on £550,000.
Okay. And do you get that irrespective of how long you stay in?
Yep.
So you could just say, I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here after 24 hours and take home your £350,000 check.
But in The Sun today, he says he will be donating some of it to a hospice in West Suffolk. So he is trying to say there is some good out of this.
Some of it.
I just want to ask Len, A, do you think he should be returning some of his parliamentary salary whilst he's in the jungle? And B, do you think he will be able to promote his cause talking about dyslexia? Because at the end of the day, this is edited, isn't it? They're only going to publish the stuff about him and Gina, you know, cozying up inside Westminster when he was still married, aren't they?
On the first one, it's up to him if he should return the salary. I don't think so, actually. It's like saying an MP should return the salary when he's on holiday. Though I have to say, I'm not sure which is harder to swallow, kangaroo's testicles or the forthcoming budget political debate.
There you go.
On the second one, you don't get your message across because you've got 200 cameras, you've got 24 hours a day, you've got a dozen people, a couple of thousand hours of stuff to edit. And I can promise you, if Matt's in there, he's a friend of mine, and I'd say this to him if he was here, if he thinks this is about putting the record straight, rehabilitating himself, dream on, it's a crash and burn programme. As you've said, we turn it on to see people suffer. And that's why I got the first trial.
Did he talk to you before making this decision? Did he consult you at all?
No, I was as shocked as the country. But if he had asked me, I'd have said, go for it. I suspect, I didn't answer that part of your question before, he's probably going for a career change here. There's nothing really left for him in politics apart from suffering. So if he does get a third of a million quid, well, you know, take it, give a bit away and keep the rest.
Do you think the public will target him? Do you expect to see us night after night, you know... And what was the worst challenge for you if the public do want to do that?
Poor Matt. I'm going to throw him to the lions now. On the first one, yes, he will be targeted because people will try and get their own back. It'll be interesting to see how many people really hate him. If it's a Katie Price, Gillian McKeith moment, then he'll be made to do it again and again. The irony is, the more he suffers, the longer he'll stay in, and therefore the better he does, which is good for his celebrity career. Secondly, the worst challenge in my view by far was the one I had to do. It wasn't a food one, because I kind of like things like liver and baguettes and stuff like that, so I quite liked some of those things.
Rotten eggs and eyeballs.
It's just poor man's carbonara, isn't it? but the worst one for me was the one that I actually did have to do, which was you're buried in this coffin underground.
The rats.
The amazing thing about these trials is they do appeal to some visceral survival instinct. You do think you're going to die. Surprisingly enough, Gillian McKeith in the other coffin fainted. I fought my way out, and I was quite proud of that. Because I did quite well in it, they didn't vote for me after that, because it's not interesting when someone can do it. So Hancock's got this dilemma. If he wants to look like a tough guy, he'll get thrown out fast. If he doesn't, then he'll be in right up towards the end.
I really do think we are seeing the birth of Matt Hancock, the reality TV star, because there has been speculation in the press that this is not the only show that he signed up to. So apparently a few months ago he signed up to Celebrity SAS on Channel 4, and producers haven't been happy about that. So he's actually going to be in another reality TV show next year where he's going to have to show his strength and test of character. So it seems like he's up in the mood to kind of put himself up for challenges.
As an entertainment reporter, do you find Matt Hancock entertaining?
Yes, I do actually find him quite entertaining.
Yeah.
During
At or with?
with that, actually, because he comes across as quite a kind of shy character, but actually he seems like he's quite comedic as well.
Yeah.
So I think he has this other side to him, and there's been many moments like when he's done karaoke, where he's, you know, doing his swimming challenges and stuff like that. So I think he will be entertaining to watch.